the name equals the head and the section, and then you can see Charlie Chaplin?
This is the guy.
Слушайте, вы не знаете такого человека, говорю, это единственный человек, говорю, есть у нас в Казахстане, говорю, он у нас, говорю, как штучные продукты в Казахстане, говорю, Димаш куда и Верке, и так далее.
This is remind me of the guy that we seen in the museum. I to ask you about him.
Yes. Okay.
1900.
1900.
You sent me his name.
Okay. Ahmed Baitursunov, 11.
Yes. The picture remind me of him.
Okay.
Do you know him? Ask him. Do you know him?
Yes, Ahmed Baitursunov, everybody knows, you know who
He
is
knows?
Ahmed Baitursunov.
Yes. Okay. Okay, brother. Go ahead.
First of all, it's been like almost 5 years I haven't been speaking English. That's why sorry for my English. I
That's
can
okay.
make some mistakes and ask my friends to help me out.
Yeah.
Let me introduce first Zarina.
MashaAllah.
She's a
Zarina.
Zarina.
Yes,
Ah.
I'm
MashaAllah.
So you are a student here in Shymmkent, right?
Yes, this is my last year.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. Also, before the study, she's doing the platform for teachers.
Yes, I'm working on a new platform.
Mhm.
This is a new project that I started in the beginning of this year. This is a networking platform for teachers,
MashaAllah.
for working teachers and for future teachers. So we work with teachers in schools and in courses, and also with students, and also with students who study at schools.
MashaAllah.
Because as you know, in Kazakhstan or in any country, teachers doesn't have the good status. What we want is to make teachers have good high status and be successful, and also have the enough amount of money that they are deserve. Yeah, that they deserve.
They were
Yes.
proud of what they do.
Yes, that's
Inspiring
yes.
their
That's the main
Yes.
thing.
profession.
Mhm.
And they will have rating, the teachers and so on. Are you planning to have
Well,
rating?
For now, we don't have that kind of rankings.
Okay.
We work with all the teachers.
I know, but I mean the feedback you might have now. You know, gamification in every app
Mhm.
is very important.
Mhm.
You have to put gamification techniques.
Yeah.
Yes, you are doing.
Yes,
Okay,
we're
that's
working in it.
You know better than I do. Yes.
Then Dimash,
Yes.
Din Muhammad, the full name. Dimash is our also a member of our team, and he's really good. I guess IT guy.
MashaAllah.
Yeah, he can hack everything, even your
Nice.
phone here right now. So, yeah, he can-
This is a sign.
No need to send the video. He will be
so,
This is
yeah.
the sign that today the hacking is the technique. And
And Bota, she studies in China. She came back from China recently.
Mashallah.
Now she's running.
Where he studied in China?
In Shanghai, my
China.
foundation
Okay.
year was in Shanghai, and
Mm.
then I got my bachelor's in Xi'an.
MashaAllah.
Yeah. So she came back here, also teaching English right now. She has
Okay.
a school.
China, and you are teaching English?
Yeah, but I was majoring in e-commerce, but
Okay.
I'm finding out new opportunities.
But the good thing now you have 3 languages at least, no?
Yes, at
Yes,
least 3 languages.
yes. We believe that the more you know languages, like knowing Quran also and so on, it will help you to develop your creative thinking.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the more languages itself, especially
Bilingual.
complicated language like Chinese.
Yeah,
it
I
is-
was studying in Chinese. So
Yes.
that was
Yeah.
And I'm sure
an
when you
experience.
know a language, in reality, I mean, practice it, you also learn the way they think. And this open for you more perspectives,
Yeah.
to see holistic approach. So,
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah, this is our team. Not
Mashallah.
only our team, we have like 10 plus really good guys here.
MashaAllah.
Unfortunately, they couldn't come here today. So yeah, let me start. I'll try to be very sincere and tell everything that happened to me and to us in this 5 years working here. So as I said before, when I came here, I started from like the business part, because I thought I don't know how about like in capital city, but in Shymmkent there is a kind of a stereotype of this bureaucracy, and that not all like government programs works well here, and that's why I didn't want to rely on government funding, because I've been dreaming about this kind of social movement, about the social idea. So I felt like
Social for profit.
yeah. The good thing is like open the business and rely only on your money and on your like resources.
Yes.
So that's why we started from the barbershop, the cutting hair.
Yes. Can I just say something I was telling you on the road, and then just because it's very important. Sometime in a specific area we stop.
Yeah.
In Bahrain we have a big fund called the Labor Fund. They call it for short Tamkeen. Tamkeen means empowerment. Okay, this is 1% taken, brother, from the salaries. Cut all the way. Whoever you are, 1% will be cut, goes to this fund. They have millions now, they reach even billion. In dollar, they billions, okay? So what's their goal? To spread the money quickly and so on. And one of the things that we criticize this, because I was a consultant for the government, for the Prime Minister and so on, is that this is totally the wrong way. I wish you did not take even the money. Because sometimes I call it Tamkeen Tadmir. Means that instead of helping people, you are destroying people. Why? Because the purpose became how much we can spread money. They measure them by how much the money they taken and spread. Parliament, Parliament will tell them. Anyway, the purpose of that fund was to give money people and tell them do projects like this and so on. But we found out when we did the assessment for Tamkeen is that many of these projects are failure. Okay, why? Because people start to take money for the sake, I have the right to take money. Not for the sake of doing a project. Or they tell them take money and buy computers. But maybe they don't need computer. No, they need something else. Okay, so again, this is why I believe in, I told my children, two things don't do. Okay, don't go to army. Okay, now, I advise you, okay, from my experience, because I graduated and gone to army. Or, don't take money from these people. Try to build up yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, and they followed this. Yeah.
Same thing like happened to me when I was like offered to go to army. When I came back,
Yes.
I said like, I better start a social movement and pay the soldiers
Yes.
rather than being there.
Yes.
Like,
Follow orders. yes.
So I think I could do something. So back in 2016, so when I came back here, I saw like the real problems we have here. First of these problems is that the lack of progressive young adults. The problem of the brain drain. Maybe in Bahrain the same is happening. In most like the secondary countries, we have these problems, and it really demotivates us because we don't have any other friends, any other like colleagues, professionals here. So I thought like the good thing could be the point, like it can be a project that could attract these people, and we could work here together like same here. But before, like I've been thinking on funding, so that's why we started from the barbershop. And the first idea while opening the barbershop, we have.
And the barbershop came from you as a person.
Yes, it's part of my project.
Family.
Why barbershop? Because I've been studying in US. Yeah, that's why like we've been cutting hair there and this, exploring the kind of business model. And also we called our barbershop after the name of the Mr. Chaplin, Charlie Chaplin.
Okay.
That's why we have this hat and mustache.
Okay.
Why I did so? Because I thought like we had this problem of the westernization. Maybe things are also happening in Arabia.
True.
It's an opportunity for us, right? So I tried to use this kind of trends to this young adults. So we called like Charlie Chaplin. We've been working for 3 years. We could, for this period of time, we could attract these young adults, like the most smart and clever and progressive young adults. Like we had almost like 10,000, I could say, in Shymmkent, people like knowing us, or at least like following us, I could say. And then in 2019, there was a day, I've been thinking about this idea before I started my barbershop, because I wanted to not only like nationalize idea, but trying to help to improve the value of our history, the value of our culture, And the history we had like 100 years ago, before the Second World War, because if you know, like we really had this kind of really good intelligent people here who are still working.
Yes, just today I was
Yeah.
explaining that. Even that one is the.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, and then we changed like our name after the Mr. Showqyat, Mustafa Showqyat, who lived in Kazakhstan, but then he had to leave the country to France. So he had been living in France for the last 20 years before like the German people killed him. And the main idea is that this guy, he was really smart. Like in this photo, he's like 28, same age as us. And this age, he had this like really good bachelor in St. Petersburg, which is like
Yes.
like Harvard at the
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very good university.
Yeah,
So
he knew like 8 languages. Yeah.
Mashallah.
And then he was like really brave. So we want to use this kind of skills of them, not only him, but also this team, to introduce to our young adults. So yeah, this is like a whole story. The main problem was that like every year we are losing like almost 50,000 young adults. They are leaving the city, and most of them are not just people who are seeking for the money. They are good specialists. They're good arts people, like IT people. That's why it's like we thought like it's a huge problem for us. And then yeah, we started running our company, not only like monetizing, but also as you saw, like holding the really good events, like you can see here,
Mashallah.
like the social events, starting from the music to dance to speaking like clubs and
Poetry.
Poetry.
even.
yeah, even poetry events, everything.
Mashallah.
So we started like creating clusters in every field, like music cluster, IT cluster, like education cluster. So in this for the last 5 years, I can say that we could actually create something that could help these young adults to at least to get motivated, at least to think like why not to start our business in Shymmkent, why not to start our projects in Shymmkent, yeah, even like language school, like teaching school, like, or IT project for example. So yeah, this is like a small interior photos. Yeah, we wanted to bring this historical view to this time. Yeah, so that's why we're using like old ancient bricks. And this guy is sitting here. So we cut hair from the young gentlemen to really good, wealthy people also. So we are speaking to them while cutting hair.
Cutting hair, yes.
Did you know what our purpose is?
Yes.
So I kind of influence them also.
Mashallah.
Yeah, this is the type of event we every week. Back in 2017, after I started the barbershop, so I thought like, oh, that's the time to start like the movement. So in 2017, we started these social movements. So that's why we have these really good guys here.
Mashallah.
Working not
They
only
believe in the movement.
yeah,
Not you as a
not
person.
our money,
Yes,
but
yes.
also the movement and
Yes,
the idea.
yes.
The logo, like as you see in the front of the building and in the front of the door, 3 dots. The idea based on the theory of like ideal society, where the business and government and society works together very well. So that's why we could create, through this collaboration, we could create really good inspirational projects, inspirational things like in schools and etc. And it's necessary that business helps them out to bring together. Same as we did here. So the barbershop could be the place where the government, people, and could talk to at least the society, like young adults, to have really good connection. So that was our main idea, and we've been working through the social media. We were very active for the last 5 years, and this kind of events, like the whole events, I can say like we could meet like at least like 50,000 people, I guess, for the last 5 years. And this is the most major project we've had in 2019. We brought together the most like influential people from Kazakhstan right now.
Mashallah.
From Kazakhstan to Shymmkent. And Shymmkent.
We have already partner for the forum already.
Yeah, that's what we love to do. This was like a forum, like hackathon forum.
Yeah,
So
I know.
all
I
these
like it.
people came to Shymmkent and tried to solve their local problems.
Okay.
Yeah, and then
Not for apps. This is for solving local problems.
yes, local Shymmkent.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then last year, Ivan 2020, right? Before the COVID started, we created this project, so this building. So we thought, like, same as you said in the coffee shop, the idea should start from the people, not from the government. So we could go like from the bottom to up, not opposite. Because we can see like huge projects from the government, like hubs and IT tech garden buildings, expensive buildings, but it's not working.
The effectiveness is very low compared to the
money goes
amount of money spent. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
same as you said. So that's why we thought like, okay, it's a time to start a bit. That's why we create this place. And then so we have this. Now that's the problems I said. So this building has like 5 different purposes. First is like Comuna. It's a place for the entrepreneurs where they could rent an office, but also we could work together. So we have one idea, and that could control their product control, their mission, like their inspiration at least, and then also the society, the community we have here. Every week, every month, we having this kind of events, really good events, high quality events, and then you have this business incubation, right, in English, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
We start
Incubator.
businesses to help to improve their businesses.
And accelerator, you have.
Yeah, accelerator. And then events, and then teaching.
Mhm.
So we also have this teaching classes, teaching methods here. So there's small pictures how we do here. And then
You are
today-
having also in this building also
yes,
meeting rooms and this like this, huh?
And
Mashallah.
then during the COVID, it was like a really good lesson for us to rethink what we've done.
Sure.
So now we have this army. Okay.
Yes.
In good terms, like army
Yes.
of people, good thinking people,
Yes.
young adults,
Believers of the message.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we understood that anyway, this number of 50,000 people living this country, it didn't it didn't decrease the number since like COVID, since the educational gap we have here, the workforce, and we thought we made some analysis, and we came up to an idea that anyway in Shymmkent, the people, young adults from 20 to 30, we don't have them at all, progressive adults, because after you get your high school diploma, you have only one chance to get really good work or get really good education is to leave the city, to Almaty, Astana at least, or the European or American countries. But we have this really good school boom, because Shymmkent is like, it has a really good climate, I guess. That's a good thing to make babies. I don't know, but we have this large amount of students here studying. Yeah. But that's a chance. So we thought like, why not to at least to change our direction, not just working for the young adults, trying to inspire them from now. We could also help them to grow with our idea. And then we came up with an idea this year. This is our like slogan: create society, empowering idea. So we are creating the society that empowers not idea, but not by an idea, but the idea. That's the thing.
Great.
And yeah, we came up same idea as Nur Mohammed did, as Janat Agha did. Education at school. School is like the really good basement to give an idea, right? To give to seed the idea. And yeah, we have this quote like we have to get off the factory model of education of teaching people to more professional model of tomorrow, like where teachers are really as thinkers, leaders, and nation builders.
Great.
We have this workforce here. We do have them. They are seeking for good opportunities, not money first. So we wanted to use this kind of human capital to these young adults, to school children. So we came up with an idea. Now we just started to improve, to develop our model. Okay. So it's like a random name for now, like workforce name. We have it's called like 1941. Why? Because in Shymmkent we have like in an industrial zone back in the 1941. where Mr. Showqyat lived actually. We have a factory here, which is abandoned now, and it's based in 1941. So it came from the Russian Soviet Union to Shymmkent. So we have this building here. So the historical value of this building is 1941, 5,000 meters per square. The comparative cost advantage, because these kind of buildings lost their value and it cost very little money. And location, I can show later. Tech-based learning. So we thought like, okay, like for example, Aslan Garden School has really good idea of helping out young adults to apply to the top university in the world. It's a really good idea. Like we thought like in Shymmkent possibly we could do that, but why not to focus on like more future model, like creating this digital field, digital children, students and specialists or entrepreneurs. So it should have like social economic effect, like multiplier effect.
Great.
That's the place. That's the whole like factory zone. It's a huge place. Then we are focusing on only one building, which is like this kind of building. It's like almost like a forest, and then there's a building which is like forgotten by all people in Shymmkent. Like two buildings.
Из нее сделать школу.
Да. So we have an idea to make a school, trying to at least trying to sell this idea. So two buildings, like an academic building and then multifunctional space. So yeah, it's the multifunctional space, like one like whole.
Yesterday I was asking our friend how many Fab Lab they have in Kazakhstan. So he was saying 5, but the only one that is open for people to come and work on, the one on Turkestan. So this will be just for your information.
Yeah, I know.
Сосудника знаете?
Нет, конечно. Но я был в библиотеке. So that's the place. Like it's abandoned, but we could renovate it as Moscow, our Moscow colleagues did in Austria, in Singapore. We have visited the places, and why not in Kazakhstan? Because we are like just destroying these buildings, getting rid of this historical value and building up these boxes, which is unused.
True.
Not a good idea actually. There's no inspiration, no idea.
True.
В урбанистике я был в заводах московских.
Да, вот.
Это сделали в виде спейсов.
Хлебзавод,
Да,
this
очень
вагоны,
прикольно.
да. So that's the place. It looks very good and ancient, like more like English style.
Yes.
So we could use this idea of academic inspirational idea. That's the place for the concert hall, for the sports center, and any other exhibitions. Like it can be city-based exhibition, but the main focus should be a digital field. So IT, arts. So everything we did with the young adults, we could actually
digital and socio-economy.
Yes.
Yeah. Yani focus on helping the solving problems of socio-economy.
Yes. Because we have the students, not young adults. That's why we're gonna use this opportunity. And that's the academic building. It looks very cool actually, like most like modern office, but it can be a school, like a dream school for young adults to get into like a like Cupertino in California.
Yes.
We can have this like analog. This kind of like small offices, it can be small classrooms, not for like 1,000 students, only like up to 200, right? Almost, it can work. So that's like the sample, like in Moscow, like we have this building called Telegraph in Moscow, which has really good like concert hall, this kind of offices. So like that's the main like factory building where the academic office should be based. So we could deliver this idea of arts, digital sphere, and then education, bring up together to work on our idea of creating society that empowers the idea.
Great.
So that's our goal for now, and so now what we're doing, we started to work on this project. First of all, we've talked to the owner of this building, who was trying to actually just to sell this building or get rid of this building and then destroy them and build another box. But now we talked to him like saying like, let's wait. We can make up with an idea of buying it, renovating it, and make a project that can be very not only famous here, but it's famous for the whole Eurasian countries.
Yes.
Why not? So
not only Eurasian, inshallah, for the whole world. For the whole world.
Yes, we have a big team. So everything we did with this whole city, we can do it in this school, and it could help us to create really good, like, at least Shymmkent-based really good leaders and inspired leaders, not only like government funded,
Yes.
inspired by us,
Yes.
inspired from the barbershop.
Yes. Yes.
So from barbershop to this kind of.
MashaAllah.
So please, yeah, we'll try. That's the thing.
يعني you gave us first of all great inspiration يعني not for your projects. Many people have ideas, but you are striving to do the idea itself. This is what is the inspiration. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not tell us, God did not tell us to do perfect outcome. We try. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us, you try to do whatever you believe in the right time. And you know, the inspiring people, they have three things, different than others. Okay, persistence, perseverance, and visionary. They are visualized. Okay, and these I put them in a formula. We call it availability multiplied by quality multiplied by efficiency. Availability means you don't delay, you don't hesitate, you don't procrastinate. You know procrastinate, huh? I wish tomorrow, maybe. This one doesn't work. Okay, yes. Most of us, all of us like this, okay, unfortunately. No, if you have something, okay, it's in Arabic, we have a poet, he says, it's a shame on you that you believe on something and you don't do it. If you claim you are a wise man, you should do it now. You shouldn't wait for tomorrow to do it, okay? Because through doing, you will learn more. Maybe you fail, but you will learn more. And it will make you see the dream more clearer. We live in fogginess, most of us. And all of us will live in fogginess. Our dreams is much higher than this. But the more we do, and the more we fail, the more we will learn, the more we will achieve better. Okay? And this is again the idea of
We said perseverance.
yes.
That's a really good.
Yes. Perseverance, persistence. Beside, as I told you, this is what is capacity. This capacity versus demand. I told you earlier. I'm not sure I told you or not. Our formula is different than capital-based economy. It is not supply versus demand. It's not how much money I will get. I will get the right people. This is what they start with startups, you know, the capital-based startup. Give me give me a big seed fund, so that I'll bring the best, top-notch people, and I will. Okay, someone have idea and he want to get money, and he will do that. For that, many startups they fail. They get millions of dollars, but they fail after a while. They go like this and then they drop. Okay, I teach always these case studies and tell them, see how much they drop. As far as they go high in the beginning, right? You can see even the apps, no? Then they fail like this. Why? Because of they didn't have the empathy and the thinking. The inside empathy is not. As Muslims, I was discussing in the car. As Muslims, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala did not put the brain only in our mind, in our mind, in our brain. Our mind also in our hearts. Okay? Yeah. If you believe in something, you should work for it. And try to be deaf when people tell you, don't do. Okay? And sometimes the more people they love you, the more they tell you don't do. Okay? And I believe he feel now what I'm saying. Okay? Yeah. So I am proud of you, and I'm really proud of all of you.
We should do it, you know.
Yes, because without you, he cannot do it. And yeah, this is also something. Remember, each one of you have his own dream. Okay, and I am sure, and you share part of his dream, maybe not 100%, part of his dream, but continue so that you can see your dream. Okay, and the idea and how much this will sustain, how much this will impact people, because in the end of the day, if you can impact people by this, maybe you can go to something else. And you can be better than Elon Musk, better than Steve Jobs or Bill Gates or Muhammad Ali Klai or someone else. Okay? Yeah. So thank you very much for this inspiring. Now,
Come and live here, you know. to be the part of this team, you know.
Yeah, mashallah.
As the one of the warriors, you know, the 18 years old and fighting, you know, with everybody.
You get the spirit. You get the spirit.
Yes.
That have
When
entrepreneurship.
I hear, you know, I want to be, and my wife is saying that when you will be coming back home, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I'm trying to, and I always trying to be in the team with this kind of guys, you know, because they do very inspiring things.
They take risk.
Yes.
And they're willing to take risk. See, the older you go, or the quote unquote the claim sometimes, the wiser you go, until you go take calculated risk. While you take risk, and this is different. The value add is much more if you are really successful. And Elon Musk, everybody say he's crazy. Okay, some people are imitating him,
Yes.
right? There are three companies who following now for the space. Okay, but he's the first idea, and he's doing something most dangerous, right? So he's seeing something others can see, like when he started his car, Tesla. Okay, so that's what. Yeah.
And nobody believed in him.
And nobody
Beginning,
believes
so,
him.
yeah.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So we need this kind of
Craziness.
people, crazy people as you are in Shymmkent.
Here they don't have river, huh? Huh, brother?